Alright guys, we're on the back side of the notes and we're just going to do a few practice problems finding the domain and range on each graph. Now, remember, domain is the x values, they go left and right. Range is the y values, they go up and down. So first, I'm just going to look at domain. So, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to run left and right. Start out with your furthest left point. My furthest left is this one right here. So negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our furthest left is negative 8. Now, is this including negative 7, negative 6, any of these points in between? No. So just negative 8. Our next value, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be negative 5. Our next x value goes over 1, so that's negative 1. Our next value goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to the right, that's positive 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, positive 8. Now, because this one just had points, it's like the homework we did yesterday. It's not like the work we're doing today. Our range, the y values, remember, start at the lowest and go to the top. So our lowest point is right here, and it goes to negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it starts at negative 7. Now, yes, this is the next point to the left, but it's the highest. Go to the next lowest point, because on range you're just looking up and down. So it would be this one right here, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's negative 5. Our next lowest point is this one right here. It goes up and down 0. Next lowest point goes up 1, 2, positive 2. Our next lowest point goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, positive 5. Alright, that one should be a little bit of a review. And now let's practice on some of these graphs that keep going. Now, remember, on domain and range, domain you're looking left and right, range you're looking up and down. So, let's move all the way to the left. Boom, stop. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the domain starts at negative 8, because your furthest left point you write first. Now, domain on graphs, remember we're comparing it to x. So put in our symbol, put x there. Now let's go all the way to the right. Boom. This is as far as right as it goes. It goes over to 1, 2, positive 2. So we're comparing it negative 8 to positive 2. Now I look over here. Is this a closed or open circle? It's closed. So this gets or equal to. Closed or open symbol. Closed. This gets or equal to. Now let's look at the range. We're just looking top to bottom. So start at the bottom. Boom. It's this point. That's as low as it goes. It goes down to negative 1, 2, 3, and 4. So negative 4 is our start. Remember, range, we're comparing our y's. And now let's go as high as we can go. That's still on the line. It's this point right here, and it only goes up 1. So to positive 1. This is a closed circle, so this gets underlined. This is a closed circle, so this gets underlined. Now, as long as you go from bottom to the top or from left to the right when you're doing domain, and you start out with your lowest value on the left, you will always have a symbol that opens up to the letter, and then it will repeat itself right here to the next number. Every single time, that's what will happen, okay? Now, let's try 7 and 8. I want you guys to try it. I'll go ahead and pause the video. After you've done them, go ahead and click play, and you guys can see the answers. So, pause the video now for 7. Okay, here we go. Remember, domain is the x values. So let's start at furthest to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is as far as it goes to the left. So it goes negative 6. We're comparing our x values. Furthest to the right is this point, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's in between negative 6 and 4. Now I'm just going to go back and check my symbols. Open circle, so this stays the same. Closed circle, so this gets an or equal to. Now for range, start at the bottom, go to the top. Bottom value's right there. It goes down 1, 2. So it starts at negative 2. Remember, we're comparing our y's. Put y in the middle. Put in your symbols. Now let's go to the top. This one right here. And we're just going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it goes up positive 6. Open circle, so that one stays the same at the bottom. Closed circle at the top, so this gets an or equal to. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing on 8. Go ahead and pause the video, and then after you have answered number 8, push play, and I'll show you my answer. Ready, go. Alright, remember, domain goes left and right. So first to the left goes to this point right here. It goes negative 1, 2, 3. Negative 3. Compare your x with domain. Now this one, it goes to this far to the right. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's between negative 3 and 5. Now, this is an open circle, so this symbol stays the same. This is an open circle, so this symbol stays the same. And we're done. Range, as low as it goes, is this point right here, which is at negative 1. Range is comparing our y's, and it goes up to this point right here, that's positive 1, 2, 3. And this is an open circle, this is an open circle, so they're not included, that symbol stays the same. I'm going to pause the video here, and we'll go into part 3, and we'll see the last 2 examples.